Hello again. Right, carrying on from the last video, we've got this Photoshop pane here. We've got a white background, a black background copy overlaying it, and then we've got pane 3 and pane 4 here. Now this video we are going to concentrate on aligning these two so that the features match as best we can. So before we do anything else, I'm going to zoom in to see where we are. So I use Control and plus. Sorry, click Control and plus, and then we go. And you can see here that this feature here matches that feature there, and this feature here matches that feature there. Now I'm going to move pane 3 up to pane 4. Got the move tool activated, and you can see that if we do this, we are sort of correct about there. Actually, what I've done is I've moved pane 3 under pane 4. If you want to do it the other way around, you can click on pane 3 over here and just drag it, and it will appear over the top. Now this is with so we're now looking at pane 3, and we've got an opacity of 100%. That means that the pixels on pane 3 are entirely opaque. If we adjust this, then if you go down to 0, the pixels on pane 3 are completely opaque. But if you go somewhere in the middle, you can see that we're not far off really. If you set it to 50%, you can roughly line up the overlap. And if you Control plus in again a bit more, you can actually see that when the surface features get the brightest, they're aligned. Now what I do, now having done that roughly, is I set the opacity to 100%. And basically the way I do this is I call it the flick test really. Let's just get that out of the way a minute. And what we can do is we can turn pane 3 on and off. So I don't know if you can see this, but generally by flicking on and off, you can see that there is a slight downward motion on the image, so we're not quite right. So by just clicking on the screen and using the up and down arrows on the keyboard, you can nudge pane 3 whichever way you want until you can see that there's very little change to the image as you turn them on and off. Yep, you can see these pictures, you turn them on and off. Hey presto, that is aligned. I'm happy with that. Now what I then do, having got it nicely aligned, is then shift and select pane 4, and then what we'll do is we'll link the layers together so you can see these chains appear. So now if we use the move tool up here, these are fixed together. Okay, that's the end of that video. Sorry, I'm doing this in bite size because I've got slow broadband, and I'm going to upload them in small sections. So what we'll do next time is we will sort out the levels in this image to make this line disappear and make these lines as invisible as possible by balancing the layers across both pictures. Speak to you in a while. Bye.